Okay, weird. This is it. Back. Hey, first of all, we're back.
We're back.
This is the first non-pre-recorded ramble
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Thank
over the
you
pre-recorded
for putting up with our shit.
Hope you enjoyed yesterday's Ramble radio video.
Hope and please go if you don't know already. We have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, do it.
It's the Ramble. It's up there on YouTube, and this episode will be the first episode.
Yeah. Episode 188
will be the broadcast on YouTube.
We'll be the number one episode
on our YouTube. We're going to post this on YouTube because some people don't like iTunes. Some people don't like whatever podcast shit.
We want to get it to the people.
Yes, we want the people to know this exists.
We get it to the people.
Yeah, that's it.
It doesn't matter. We just want
to get it to you.
I don't know if you know this. Are you a big fan of country singer Joe DiMessina?
Probably my favorite. If I had to, I mean, it's been. I haven't thought about her in a while, but yeah, she was.
Well, apparently,
Jesus
visited her on her front porch, and it changed her life.
Stop it!
Yeah, the 48-year-old single mother of Noah 10 and Jonah 7. She had cancer, I guess, in 2017, which isn't funny.
That's not funny.
That's not funny at all. But she said she was having a really low point in her life, and Jesus Christ walked onto her front porch and argued with her all day long. And she said, "As real as I am sitting in this seat, Jesus came to my front porch, argued with her, and he's like, 'She's mine.'" She told everybody, explaining that Jesus was lovingly referring to her.
Huh.
Messina added, "I was trying to sustain a career. I had a lifestyle and family and everything,
right,
all on my own.
Sure.
And I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull away too thin. And so I was just standing on my porch one day, and Jesus Christ walked out and said, "She's mine." I just knew it. In the middle of that, in the middle of my spirit, my soul, I'm like, "That's Jesus." I'm like, "No, I think that's Jesus."
Jesus, or I think okay. First of all, the balls, like, because he just went ahead and ignored like 8 kids that were being molested 2 houses over.
Yeah.
Let me
fuck those kids. I'm going to help this country singer.
I'm going to help this country singer who's already a millionaire. Let me.
Who can already afford good health care.
Yeah, let's go. Let me make sure.
Let me make sure.
I want to know what argument they got into. I want to know. Did he walk up like?
Well, you're sitting on your porch and some dude in robes and a scraggly beard comes up.
Can you tell your kid to shut the fuck up in there? Like maybe that's how it started. Your kid's making a lot of noise. Can you keep it the fuck down, please?
And he just steps up like, "She's mine."
She's mine.
Like, what are you talking to?
What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
That is. I mean,
if Jesus is going to talk to you, you should at least say "you're mine," not
"you're
she's
mine," not "she's mine." That's very sexist. That's kind of creepy. Jesus me too'd her. I bet you anything.
You think he did?
I bet you anything. I bet he just me too'd the shit out of her, and now she's spinning it. She's spinning it in a faith-based way. But that's I just want to know the argument. That's what I want to know, what the argument was about.
And if she automatically knew it was Jesus, why did she argue with him?
Why would she? The ball's on her. To fight back. Hey, fuck you, pal.
Get the fuck off my lawn.
Fuck off my porch.
Get the fuck off my porch.
My kid. I don't give a fuck I don't care who you died for. Get the fuck. You want to die for humanity again? All right, you got 5 seconds.
And like
5 seconds to get off my porch.
And she said they argued all day long on her porch.
Yeah.
And he just kept saying, "She's mine, she's mine." She finally was like, "Fine, I'm yours."
That's kind of what
the fuck is wrong with people?
That's sad.
Why do people go that way?
It happens, man. Sometimes life sucks. You go through some shit, and this is your only way out. You just pretend you see this shit, and you're like, "All right, I feel better now. I feel better about myself."
There's so many things wrong with the world to think that, and having cancer is awful.
No, of course.
But she obviously had money, could afford treatments and medical help.
Yeah.
What about the people that can't afford anything?
Yeah, where's Jesus? Why did Jesus start shit with them first?
That guy's mine.
Why won't Christ start shit with them first? You know what I mean? Like, he could easily go run his mouth. She's charted 6 #1 singles. How about that?
So she's got tons of cash.
She's been doing all right.
She can afford the best cancer treatments.
And
I think that's what's cured her cancer.
And Wednesday, July 17th, she's going to be at the Galatian County Fairgrounds in Bozeman, Montana.
Well, maybe she's not doing as well as we thought she was.
Maybe not doing as good as she.
Maybe she does need Jesus.
Maybe Jesus is like, "Look, you want to just stop?" Maybe that's why he was there.
Jesus is a really shitty tour manager.
Yeah, like, all right, look, here's she's mine. I got
State Fair circuit.
State Fair in Bozeman, Montana, Galatian County Fairgrounds. In Bozeman, Montana. Just take the fucking gig.
Spread the word.
Come on. This is where you're going to, like, oh, man. All right, then. Well, there you go. Wait a minute.
No.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Stop
No.
it. We're not even starting.
I honestly thought talking about Jesus would talk about. We could spread that out longer, but
we just don't care enough.
we don't care enough.
We just
don't care enough. The story doesn't
really,
interest me enough.
No, it doesn't.
How was your? You went back.
You
had some.
I was on the road.
You were on the road. I was back east.
You were back east. I was in Phoenix and Denver. Both clubs are great. Both shows are great. Let me tell you a quick story, though. What happened to me yesterday morning? So, no, Monday morning. I'm sorry, Monday morning. I'm leaving Denver. I get to the airport, and it's pretty packed. It's Monday, right? So TSA is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then one of the TSA people's like, hey, guys, I think it's on the north end, or the south side of the airport is another TSA.
Yeah.
And we think the line's a little shorter over there. So a bunch of us, instead of waiting in that line, we migrate over, right? And I make it to the other line, right?
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where, like, it's filled up to the ropes. You know what I mean? Like, so the little ropey, snaky formation, that's all filled up.
Right.
We're thinking, okay, I'll be fine. I had about 45 minutes. I was like, I'll make this, no question, right? And then so all these people, it's a clusterfuck. All these people are moving. And then so I see the end of the ropey part, right? So I just see all these people walking. I don't see anybody standing in line. So I just walk to the end of the ropey part. And then this dude comes behind me with his two daughters who are like 12 and 14. And he goes, oh, this fucking asshole thinks he can cut in front of the line. And I turn, and there was like maybe 8 people behind him. And I didn't realize because it was like this crazy, you know what I mean? And then so I was like, had he said it any other way, I would have been like, oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. I didn't notice. You know what I mean?
Right.
But since he was such a cunt about it, I just was like, hey, well, I just looked at him and shrugged like, yeah, what are you going to do? You know?
What a dick.
And then a TSA woman starts walking past. He goes, ma'am, he cut in front of the line. And she didn't hear him. And so I just go even louder, go, ma'am, I cut in front of this guy. Sorry. Like that. And she still didn't. And then, so like, I have a backpack that has a bunch of like video game shit on it. And he goes, yeah, look at all this on your backpack, you fucking loser. I bet you think it looks cool. Huh? You loser.
And he's with his kids?
He's with it. And his daughters. I'm literally laughing. Like I can't help. He's so mad. I'm laughing. And like, had he not had his kids in front of him, I mean, I don't want to go on a no-fly list, but it would have been worth it. And he had like a fucking blue Band-Aid under one of his eyes. Like, this guy's already probably gotten smacked a few days prior because he's a douche, right? And then both his daughters are like, yeah, our dad sucks. They just had that hollowed out look on their face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were just trying to like, we're just going to see if this person doesn't notice us. You know what I mean? Like that. They had that look that women get when like a dude they don't want near him gives them like a back rub, you know, and they're just like, oh God, get me out of here. Like that was.
Stop touching.
And then this other chick in front of me just turns around and goes, well, just leave then. Leave the line. She starts screaming, and I start laughing more.
She's screaming at him?
At me.
At you?
Yeah, for cutting. And I'm like, this is fucking. And I said, look, yeah, I realized my mistake. And I was like, yeah, I'll go. But I said, I'm like, you're being such cunts, the two of you. That I didn't say that because I didn't want to get, but I was just like, because you're both so stupid about this.
There's a nice way to go about this.
I'm purposely going to take my time. And then so like I walk to the back, there's like 8 people and they're laughing. They're like, dude, that was hilarious. Fuck that guy. You know, like you should have stayed up there. Yeah, because it was only like, there was no real, like nobody was mad. It's not like I cut in front of 150 people, you know, and it was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose.
Right.
But this guy was such a miserable twat about it. Like it was fucking amazing. I couldn't imagine.
People are fucking losing their minds,
dude,
man.
They're going crazy. I just can't imagine being that much of a twat, you know? Like
I was driving down, because now with all these like ride shares and shit, every road there's someone with their hazards on.
Yeah.
Either picking someone up or dropping someone off. So
Right.
you have to go into the other lane to go around. So you have to go into the oncoming traffic lane to go around in a neighborhood.
Right.
And so what happened was there was a car coming on my street. There was an Uber or a ride share on the other lane. So a truck had to come into my lane that I'm driving in to go around that car to get by. And he starts coming, but I'm already closer to that car than he is.
Right.
So
right.
I need to pass the rideshare
Sure.
car, and then he can come around into my lane and go around.
Makes sense. Yeah.
That's just how it works.
Yeah.
But he decides to jump out into my lane and almost start playing chicken with me
Christ.
because he wants to get around it quicker to save 0.3 seconds of his life.
People are.
And I lay on my horn. I'm like, dude,
Dude, what the fuck you doing?
what are you doing? You almost got in a wreck. And he just starts staring at me as he's driving by slowly. And I just start fucking laughing at him.
Of course. Because, like, you dumb cunt, this is on you. Like, this is.
Like, you almost had us on a head-on collision because you wanted to save 0.2 seconds.
Oh, God.
And then you want to fight me because I laid on my horn? I just start fucking laughing at him.
What else can you do?
People
what else
are
can you
fucking
do?
ridiculous.
Is it just air travel or is it like
This was in car. It's any sort of car. It's
Was
people
this going
trying
to an airport though?
No, this was just in my neighborhood.
This is just your neighborhood.
This is
Jesus
just people
Christ.
wanting to get from point A to point B as fast
4
as possible.
seconds faster, so they're gonna be twats. They fucking God.
People suck.
I wanted. Oh fuck!
Except the Ramble listeners.
Except the Ramble listeners. Unless if that guy's a Rambler, the Blue Bandit, then go fuck your mother.
Oh, that guy can fuck himself.
And then
Unsubscribe right
if
now.
that guy, the guy
that
who
guy that
cut
drove
you
by
off
me?
in your
Fuck that
neighborhood,
dude.
he can go fuck
He can
his mother
unsubscribe
too.
too. Fuck
Unsubscribe and fuck your mother. That is our motto: is unsubscribe and fuck your mother. No, we don't mean that. All of you subscribe. 5-star ratings.
except those two dudes.
Hi, honey. My loving girlfriend just got back from
here.
the gym with a very solemn
She's
look
here.
on her face. What happened? Uh-oh. Oh, no.
They
She
didn't
went to
have
go
what?
take a PIO class, which is some...
fuck
no, she had to
yoga.
do yoga. Oh, my poor baby.
You can do
I'm
yoga
so sorry.
at home.
Yeah, we have 2 mats. You could just do it here.
You could do it here. Why
God,
would
you have to go to a gym to do
That
yoga.
sucks. You had to drive
By
to
the
do
way,
yoga.
Lolita had like one of those, not a hairball, but just like a white liquid puke. It was
She like ejaculated out of her mouth. She
came.
ejaculated
Yeah,
out of her
she
mouth.
literally just. People think I'm an animal, like she spit out jizz. That's what.
That's
people
what it
are
looked
thinking.
like.
Yeah.
It's like, have you been?
It looked like she's.
Have you been face fucking your cat?
See, that's what exactly.
That's what it looked like.
That's the optics. That's not good.
the
I
optics.
cleaned it. It
It's
was
clean.
there, and then there was a small droplet in our bedroom. Too.
But for a minute, when she was getting ready to puke, I'm
Eddie
like,
thought the Tesseract.
I
was
thought the
coming out.
Tesseract was coming out.
Little Captain Marvel moment.
Like, what would we have done? Had
What
she
would we have
really
done?
Puked up the Tesseract.
You pick it up, right?
Do you touch it? Because you saw it happen to Red Skull when he touched it.
But Loki was fine.
Loki was fine.
Loki
But Red
just got to
Skull
go wherever he
now
wanted.
is a floating douchebag
Yeah,
up
he's
there.
he's a
Vormir.
floating bouncer. He's literally a door guy. He's just a floating
for eternity.
He's an eternity.
Watching people kill themselves for
He's
a stone.
an eternal door guy, watching someone kill someone else to get an orange rock, and that's it. That is a fucking. Hey, what are we? 12
minutes.
Let's start
We
the
did it.
music.
That's brand new records.
Hey, you know
Ramble
what?
record.
I'm gonna hold 3 more seconds.
To get to
13.
And that counts.
That absolutely.
You can hold
counts.
for 3 seconds. That counts.
Yeah.
That wasn't a stall.
No doy. That absolutely counts.
Hit that
Oh my
music.
God! You know what? This is so funny. I was thinking there was something missing from my setup. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to hook up the computer to the system.
So we can't get any music in.
Guess what?
So this might go to 14 or
This
15
might go to
minutes.
14 or 15
We're not
minute
gonna be able to beat
intro.
this record.
I don't think we can.
I don't-
oh God! I'm trying to avert.
I blame the cat.
Oh, the cat barfing, no
The
question. Her
cat
jizz.
totally ruined pre-production.
Just barfing
on
jizz
this,
everywhere.
Ramble.
Fucking nasty.
So you-
Fucking. How dare she?
So Jerry is in the process of plugging in his laptop
What's gonna happen?
computer.
It's gonna happen.
to the soundboard.
It's a mess. No, this
I
is.
can hear people unsubscribing.
Oh,
Yeah.
walking away, unsubscribing. Like these guys have the balls to talk shit on Batman. These two, they can't even get their shit together to play music.
How come we talk shit about other heroes, but no one gets pissed?
No one gets mad.
But you talk shit about Batman, people getting their panties in a bunch.
Yeah, because they're morons. It's very
I
simple.
don't understand.
They're morons, and they.
I'll rip on anybody.
Yeah, I'll talk shit. Wolverine's my favorite character. I love it when Grady Smithy makes fun of him. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
I don't understand.
Doesn't hurt
why
my
People get
feelings.
so upset when you
You
make
make fun of Batman, though. He's like the Trump of superheroes.
He really is.
You
Like
make
the-
fun of him. Everyone's like, no, he's great. He's great. He's just like Trump. He's a
I
Trump
don't
of
get it.
Batman. Is that our thing? Batman is the Trump
Batman's
of superheroes.
I don't get it.
God.
Well, they're both rich.
They're both rich. Jesus, this is going to be annoying until I plug it in. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on.
They both have no discernible powers.
No. Yep. Yeah, that's it. They both inherited their money from Pappy. And
I don't understand
and
why
if you
people
talk
get
shit about them, their fans
their fans
are the
just get
biggest
so
crybabies ever. All right, you ready now?
I'll rip on Luke Skywalker until the day.
Right, fuck him, whiny fuck. There, he's a
little-
whiny little twat. And, come on.
We got separated.
Yeah.
In Return of the Jedi, when he
Oh,
comes
yeah.
back and Han's like, "Where's Leia?" And he's like, "We got separated."
He was such a whiny little.
Han Solo doesn't punch him in the face right there.
Right there. How do you not? Like I don't care how strong you are in the Force. I'm not worried about you.
Separated.
I'm not worried about this douche. All right, here we go. 15 minutes,
15
27
minutes.
seconds.
1/4 of an hour for the intro.
The whole show.
The whole show's the intro.
We should do that once. Just
What?
at least one time.
And then
have
just
the whole
start the show and end it.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, this is going out to all the Ghostbusters 2 fans out there. You ready? Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love can keep on love. Keep lifting me higher, higher and higher, higher. There we go. I said your love keep on. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Ramble Podcast. I would be comedian Jerry Rocha right there.
Eddie Pence.
Eddie Pence. Here we are. The Ramble episode 188. We did it, buddy. Huh? 188. They buried us at like what? After episode 3?
3 or 4.
They're
I
like,
don't even
these
remember.
guys are done.
I think we wanted to do a 4, and people were so against us doing a 4
That's right.
that we nearly stopped.
We almost had to quit.
There were people banging on the doors,
It was rough.
but we forged through.
We persevered like champions, and here we are. Here we are. By the way, please do me a favor and subscribe to the Ramble Podcast. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. 82 5-star ratings.
82?
Yeah, and
That's
a
more
new
than last time.
A new review from Hiccup 4.
Hiccup 4.
Seriously, one of my all-time favorite pods. I look forward to every week to a new episode. Jerry and Eddie have such great chemistry.
Thanks,
Aw.
Hiccup.
It really is like an audible history of my childhood. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks,
All
Hiccup.
right, man. Thank you, Hiccup 4. That's beautiful. We'll take that. And then
And we're also going to start putting the Ramble. We mentioned this. at
This
the
is the
beginning.
first one?
I can't remember because the intro was so long.
so long. What it was like a
if
whole
we talked
episode.
about putting this
Did we?
episode up on the Ramble,
We're gonna
YouTube
repeat
page.
ourselves. Here we go. Repeat it. We have a new Ramble YouTube page.
So subscribe to that too.
Thank you. 51 have already subscribed. How awesome is
Nice.
that? 51 people have already subscribed.
We need 10,000.
We need 17,000 at
17,000.
least by next week.
17,000 by
when
next
we're
week.
at Comic-Con.
So create 17,000 fake YouTube accounts.
And then subscribe.
And just
We're going to
subscribe.
be at Comic-Con next week.
We are.
And it's next week.
A week from today.
Do you have money saved up for what we're going to
No.
buy? Me neither.
I'm just going to rack up some credit card debt.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's my plan. I mean, I would never do that. I'm just, of course,
No,
I'm not going to
no,
buy
your girlfriend's
anything.
right behind you. You
Yeah,
can't
I'm
say
just going to
that.
leave empty-handed. It's fine.
Yeah. Just go. You're going to go look.
Let's go look.
Go look.
Let's go look.
Go to Comic-Con to look.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to bullshit her. Like, honey, this guy at Hasbro just gave me these things for free. You believe that?
That's crazy.
Hey, could you
went on free day.
Could you cover rent this month? Like, Could you mind doing August's rent? But
Maybe September.
I got this free, maybe September. But look at all this free shit I got when I was at
It's all in the
Comic-Con.
box. It's
It's crazy.
There's some more stuff being delivered tomorrow.
She will not let me. Oh, I got that as a gift. That Ninja Turtle
Yeah,
box
I know.
set up
It's all
there.
2008's
2008's Comic-Con. That's the NECA Ninja Turtle, black and white
Yeah, it looks
from
like
the
they're
original
drawn.
comic
Looks like
books.
they're drawn.
Yeah, and it's worth like it's worth like $300-400 right now,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
more. It was worth $300-400 like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's gone up or down, but she will not let me open them. I want to open them and display them. And Andre's like, "Yeah, out of your fucking mind? It's worth like $400."
Yeah, see, I gotta agree with her on that one.
Stop it!
I'm an opener.
Me
I open
too.
Shit. Have you opened it when you first got it? Yes. If you open when you first, but now to wait this long and then fucking open it? No.
I'm an idiot
You're an idiot.
if I wait this long.
If you had come home in 2008 from Comic-Con, ripped that box up and displayed them and thrown the box away, no one can fault you for that.
Yeah.
But to hold on to that box.
Well, I got
for
it as a
what is
gift though,
now
like what's still like
11
4 years
years.
ago. Yeah, I got that as a gift like 4 years ago. So
Even
then,
4 years ago. If you ripped it open when you first got it,
that would have been.
you can't do it now knowing how valuable it is in the box.
Should I look it up real quick? See what it's going for.
Do it.
What do you? Okay, it was 300. Like
That's
has it-
like if I had those Transformers. You've seen the picture of the
I
Transformers
would
I have at
opened
home.
all.
But I went and just fucking opened them up when I found them. Knowing how much they're worth.
By the way, if you want to know what we're talking about, is it Friday's Ramble Radio where we talk about the figures, or was it
next Friday?
This
coming Friday.
This coming Friday, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, we have a whole little thing about that. Eddie found a treasure trove of toys. Let me go to eBay. Let's see if it's like $75 now. I'm opening that fucking thing. Maybe
75. Yeah.
Honey,
400. No.
Just telling you. All right. She's gonna take it. She just said she's gonna take it, so I can't open it.
Running around LA trying to sell it.
Right. Like,
will you take these Ninja Turtles?
You get the Ninja Turtle box set. Oh well, I got. How
much?
I don't even see one on eBay. Like that might be how hard it is to find.
Do they even have opened ones on eBay, or is it just in the box?
No, they have the other. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go. Whoa. All right. Hold on. What year does it say? 2007.
2008. Comic-Con.
2008.
You should post a picture of it on the Ramble Instagram page.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. My God.
Is it rent? She's taking it. Don't let her take it.
What the fuck?
How much is it?
$850. Look at the graded one. $950 for a graded 8.5.
Dude.
One of them is $800, but it's signed by Kevin Eastman, so that I can see that.
It?
Oh, there we go. Okay, this is a more normal one. 556.
You can't.
So I'm going to open it. 556. That's fine. I'll open it. I mean, whatever.
$500. But no, this proves to her that toys have value.
Right, so don't open it then.
Use this as a symbol of stuff you're going to buy in the future. Like, no, this will appreciate.
Honey, in 10 years.
These are investments in our future.
In 10 years.
See?
Right? All right, what was it?
always point to that now.
You're darned right, man.
Right? When you buy all these pops that are never going to mean or be worth anything, and we both know that.
We both know
pops
that.
don't mean or not ever going to be worth anything. People are going to get through that phase and why would he collect these big-headed
You say in
things?
5 years pops are done.
Pops are done. It's fucking Beanie Babies.
Look at this.
It's the Beanie Babies of this generation.
Eddie's throwing heat today.
I have pops.
I do
they're
too.
The Beanie Babies of this generation.
I open them because I'm with you. I can't because some of them are worth a couple of grand. I'm like, fuck you. No one's gonna give a shit about this.
Andrea's like, what?
I know. She's like, wait a minute. She wants to get into the secondhand business, right? She's like, you should, because we have a pop that we're holding on to in case that we have in the box.
They're the Beanie Babies of this generation.
You think? So
Beanie Babies were in the mid '90s. That's what pops are.
So
sell
right now.
Sell now. They're not getting any higher.
So our titles, our title tentatively is Batman is the Trump of heroes, right?
Batman fans are the Trump fans.
Okay, there we go. Batman fans are the Trump fans of superheroes, right?
I think.
That's a good one.
Right, until we come up with something better.
What's going to top that?
That's pretty solid because it's so true.
It is so true.
Because they get so bent out of shape over nothing.
They're the fucking...
Like Batman's a real person.
Yeah. I'm gonna have detailed show notes we talked about.
If Captain America would take a shit on my chest, I would welcome that shit.
How could you not?
Give me that red, white, and blue hot lunch.
Oh God.
Right?
How could you not? You would revel
Captain
in
America's christening his chest.
You would moisten it all over
with the most patriotic turds
You would rub it into your chest.
And people are bent out of shape.
People would be mad
over Captain America giving Batman a hot lunch.
That's what I mean. You think Batman should be fucking? He should be fucking lucky. He should be.
We should all be lucky to have Chris Evans take a shit on our chest.
Well, but he has to be dressed like Captain America.
Oh, absolutely.
If it's just Chris Evans.
If he's dressed like the Torch, I don't want.
I don't care. I don't care.
But Chris Evans dressed as Captain America.
I'm in.
Shit on my chest.
Why not? I'm trying to think.
Maybe that's the.
I'm trying to think who's not. I'm gonna write that down too now. Let's see.
Chris Evans
as Cap can shit on my chest.
Shit on my chest.
Chris Evans as Cap. Shit on my chest. That might be the winner. That might be it. That might be it. So, guys, I will sell this Ninja Turtle thing for $50 if anybody wants it.
Cash.
I just wanted to hear.
Take it down to Comic-Con. See what you can get it for.
You think?
If you're just walking around with that, like Lloyd Dobler's boombox, just above your head.
I can't, man. It was a gift. That's the only problem. It was a gift. So, wouldn't you feel bad about?
If you could get $1,000 cash at Comic-Con.
Oh, fuck! It was a gift, but man,
But you could take that money, buy the $500 one online, say, "Hey, here's your gift that you gave me," and then you.
I still have it in case my buddy, in case he ever
$500.
comes and hangs
But
out.
yeah, you put the other one you bought, and then you made the extra $500 you got for selling for $1,000.
That was a heck of a birthday gift. But
That was.
I mean, shit.
That's pretty sweet.
But if you Andrea, what do you think? It was a gift. Is that morally right or wrong? If that was a gift, and let's say someone offers me $1,000 for it at Comic-Con, and I'm like, no, I can't. It was a gift. I can't take the money. It was a gift. I'm sorry.
He probably gave it to you knowing that you needed the money and that you would sell it.
Oh, that might be it.
That
Wow.
sounds like what she wants.
That sounds like what she wants.
That sounds like way more
to
than
those
what
who
she
didn't,
wants.
those who couldn't hear. Andrea said your friend gave it to you, probably knowing that I needed the money and I would sell it. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That's
When you give a gift to somebody, you give it to them, and you don't expect them to hold on to it forever.
Are you sure about that? I mean,
I say go sell it, $1,000, buy another.
Buy the other one, pretend that's the gift, and make $500 profit.
Keep doing that every few years at Comic-Con.
right.
Yes.
If I take that, I'm not taking that to Comic-Con. I don't know, but it could pay for the whole trip.
It really
If
could.
one guy buys it, it could pay for the entire trip. What if I just take it and have like a stick-it note that has like $750, and I'm walking around outside like
Somebody would buy it for
$750?
$750.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
There, those crazy people.
Look at her. You got to go higher.
You gotta
Jesus.
go higher.
It's $800.
Be some really rich guy who doesn't care about money like last time that was like, oh, here.
Okay, so Andreas thinks it'll be like, okay, so here's this gonna look. I don't know how to say this. It's look. So one time I went and I got a free Lego when they give the giveaways, and it was a Green Arrow.
Yeah.
And look, I know this is. I don't know how else to describe this gentleman. He was an Asian Tony Soprano. That's all I could say. Just the Asian James Gandolfini, right? If James Gandolfini had an Asian twin, it was this guy. And he just, I shouldn't even be telling this. This is years ago. I get the Lego toy, and he just walks up to me, and I didn't even know that you're not supposed to do this on the floor, right? This is like 6 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
I had no idea. He just walks up, goes, "I'll give you $400 for that right now," and I was like, "Oh, fuck there!"
Yeah.
And he just hands me $400 cash, and he takes the Lego.
Do you have any idea what that Green Arrow is worth now?
I don't know. I don't think it's that much. I think it was worth people were selling it for like $800 that week.
That's
but,
crazy.
I mean, I got it. Hey, I'll take half for if I didn't do nothing. I don't care.
Fuck.
Because I don't know what it's going. Should I look that up now
Maybe
too?
we should look that up. This whole episode just be.
Maybe that guy lowballed the fuck out of me and I just fell for it.
How would you feel if that thing was worth $20,000 right now?
I don't. Oh God.
Like, how would you feel?
Andre would kill me. I think.
Like you had $20,000 in a Lego minifigure, and you sold it for $400.
That would.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What does that look on your face? How much is it? How much is it?
Oh, fuck me. A graded one.
Holy shit!
I didn't know.
Oh my god! Oh, $2,500! Oh my god!
Don't take the Ninja Turtle. Don't take the Ninja Turtle.
You sold it for $400 and it's worth $2,500?
Wait a minute. Time out.
Oh, Andre's gonna throw up.
One of them is going for $1,200. So
Okay, all right.
$1,200.
That makes me feel better.
Not 25,000. If it's 25,000, I feel terrible. 2,500. That's the peak. There's no way it's going higher than that, right?
You think? I don't know.
You don't know.
What was the name of that Batman who was from an alternate universe?
Owlman?
No, he's like purple and green or
Night
whatever.
Owl? Wait, which one was Watchmen and which one was the other, the Crime Syndicate?
It wasn't his,
the Crime Syndicate?
He's got like a stupid name like Queecon Queg
Queef?
Cock
Queef
or
Man?
whatever. Zur-N-R. Yeah, Zur-N-R. That guy. Okay, not bad. That guy I got the next year.
Okay.
I won him, and I sold him for $400.
Oh, and he's only worth $500.
He's only worth $5.
That's not
That's
bad.
not that bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
This green arrow.
Green Arrow
Jesus Christ!
That's gonna haunt your dreams.
Asian Tony Soprano had me.
He rolled you hard. He bent you over.
Well, I looked and it was only going for like 800 that
he didn't
week.
even spit on it.
Nah, he just here.
Jammed it in dry.
One of them's selling it for $3,000. Wow. But it's graded. It's graded.
Yours could have been graded.
Yep. Should I feel bad right now?
No, well,
she's still mad.
It was 6 years ago.
Andre's. How was I supposed to know? 6 years ago.
You could have paid for like 4 Comic-Con trips.
That's like if you let's say you had a great grandpa who was still living.
Yeah.
Not doing well.
Yeah.
And he sits you down and tells you that someone gave him a Honus Wagner baseball card, but he hated the player, so he ripped it to shreds. What would you do? Would you have been like, you wouldn't say anything? You would just let all right. Nothing you can do about it now, right? I mean, it sucks, but nothing you can do about it.
No,
man,
you can't do anything about it.
Man, I got rolled.
But you got rolled hard.
Fuck me. $2,500.
Oh, well.
$400 is what
Well, now you know.
You now get to take as much money as you can, buy all the toys.
Look at her now. She's like, buy
this is
everything.
working out perfect.
This is working out perfect. Huh?
What?
I'm open the ones I want to open.
That's a paradox.
Optimus Prime Ghostbusters is getting opened.
You can buy whatever you want if you don't open them.
Well, God.
Wow.
That's a Twilight Zone episode.
I know, isn't it? Man, Andre just
You can
said,
buy whatever you want,
but
you
I
just
can't
can't
open
open
them.
it.
Oh, God. You have to stare at it.
You just got to stare at it.
I don't know if I could do that for 8 years. 8 years, and then you're set. But imagine it's just all the toys you've ever wanted, right?
Oh.
Like, you have to just stare at it. Yeah, but 8 years, and then you get all the money you've ever wanted. I don't know.
This is like Brewster's Million, but
right.
even worse.
Even
You
worse,
got to spend
man.
20 million to get 200 million.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, fuck. That would be. By the way, hey, so we got bad news on this episode. We love
more than the Green Arrow debacle that you got rolled by.
I don't.
The Asian Tony Soprano rolling you isn't the worst news of this podcast.
Well, God, is that the title? I got rolled by an Asian Tony Soprano. Like, I don't know what else to. Oh man,
Fuck.
I'm so bummed right now. I just. Hey,
But it was so long ago.
Okay, Andre, if somebody gave you something for free and you're one step away from getting it, and then the guy goes, "I'll give you $400 for that thing that you just got for free right now."
He had to be a time traveler.
Yeah, no question. Guy
To know
he had
that
Biff's
moment,
almanac with him. He knew.
He had Biff's toy almanac.
Yeah. Well, okay, you would have done the same thing.
It depends on how bad you need the $400 at that moment in time.
But you're
Yeah.
at Comic-Con, you're like, fuck, $400
What?
and get me. I can buy shit I really want.
Money, I'd be like, nah, screw you. I'm gonna sit on this.
$400 is what about what I'd spent the whole time there. So I was like, I just thought, holy shit, Comic-Con's free. Yep, here you go.
Yeah.
You know,
Instead of
and
going, oh my God, the next 5 Comic-Cons are free.
what's Boba Fett going for? The next 8. What's Boba Fett going for?
In the box?
The Boba Fett
MIB?
Black. Yeah.
Mint in box?
Yeah.
MITB?
Should I look that up, David Dare? Because Andre will fucking.
Is that one that you have
And I've
Yeah, it was
opened.
the Comic-Con exclusive from 3 years ago or 4 years ago?
in the box? And you've got
It was the
No,
same
he
year,
didn't have the box
2013,
anymore.
I believe.
2013?
I believe that's when it was.
Mint in the box.
Oof.
What?
281.
That's not bad.
$300. 200. What's Jabba? Uh-oh.
I think the Boba Fett's more sought after than the Jabba one.
Yeah? I hope. Let's see.
I have the Thrawn in the box
Oh.
from like I think it was 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, Jabba's just 100. I sold him. Oh, no, Jabba's 250.
What's Thrawn?
Let's see.
Comic-Con exclusive Thrawn. I think 2 years ago. Or 3. 16 or 17.
Thrawn. Is that the Star Wars Rebels Black series?
Yeah. It's
Uh,
a big giant box.
oh, there we go. 109.
I
109.
think I paid like 80 for it.
Yeah, that's not bad. Another one's 114.
Yeah, those aren't going to go up.
Yeah, there we go.
They are what they are.
That's a dope ass box though.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
That's
box.
a cool box. Man, Jesus, I blew it, huh?
Oh, you got rolled hard, man.
I blew it. I fucked it up.
2,500.
It's a lot.
Imagine the cool shit you could have got for 2,500.
One of them was I graded it $3,000. Man, Shit.
for a little minifigure.
For a Lego.
For a Lego minifigure.
I don't even know if they do the free ones every.
Well, I think that
day
they
now.
had a Star Wars one. A 3PO was like a gold one.
Yeah.
The original one in the plastic bag
That's
is
like-
worth $10,000.
That's $10,000. Yeah, that's. Ooh. I don't know if they're gonna do that this year. But we got to go though, right?
Oh, we have
If they're
to go.
doing the free Lego giveaways, that's here's what I do every Comic-Con. I get there first thing in the morning, and I go to wherever the Lego line is gonna be.
Yeah.
And I wait in line and hope to get one of the
free Lego.
exclusives. Yeah, and then. So Green Arrow year, they had tickets that they would hand out at the Lego booth, and if you were in the certain block of ticket numbers, you got a free one. You go redeem the ticket. The one after that, the Batman one, the zero whatever, like that was. And I don't even know if they do that anymore, but this was 5 years ago. They had tablets. So they had Lego people, and there was a big line, and you would just walk up, and it had these tablets, and you would just tap the iPad, and it would either say a green check mark or a red X.
Oh, really?
And if you got the green check mark, you got the Lego. If you got the red X, obviously you don't. So that was our, that was how it worked. So we should do that.
Wow.
We should do that.
Yeah.
We should. 50-50 chance already.
Yeah.
Increased if it's you and me there, huh?
And you get two, right? You get one or two?
One.
You get one.
Colton could go, though. When
That's
he
right.
gets there.
They won't be able to Saturday. They'll be out of the free giveaway.
No, they do. They did a different one each day.
Oh, they did different one each
So
day?
they did one Thursday,
I wanna
one
try to
Friday,
get 'em
one
on- I'm trying to
Saturday.
get them there Saturday.
Yeah, so they did one each day. So I don't know, man. It's exciting,
It
right?
is exciting, especially when we can fucking $2,500.
2,500. God damn it! Son of a bitch, man. 20 fucking horse shit. They fucked. I got fucked, honey. All right, you happy? Jesus Christ! How would I have known?
You wouldn't
don't
have known.
know.
You wouldn't have known. In that
just
moment,
don't
someone
know.
flashes $400 at you.
Who doesn't be like, yes, sir?
You take it.
I don't
Unless
even
you're like a
want-
Lego guy, you're like, fuck. I know this is
know.
gonna be worth something.
The Lego guys, that's
Unless
what he
you're
knew.
or
He was a
time travel
Lego
like
guy.
Asian
He
Tony
knew.
Soprano.
Asian Tony Soprano had a time machine. I never saw him again. He blipped out of existence, you know?
Because he's in the future.
He's like 40 years from now selling that for $55,000. That's what he's doing.
He's taking over the world.
Taking over. Wait,
What if you're the catalyst for his world domination? That's how he built his empire.
God.
Based on that.
Oh, no.
That's how he got a nuclear bomb.
That is. Okay, let me see what. Oh, this hurts.
What happened? What'd you look up now?
So, 6 years ago, I bought for $60
Yeah.
a set of Magic the Gathering Planeswalker cards. That was
Yeah.
at the Hasbro booth for
For
$60
$60.
I flipped it for $200.
Same at the same time?
About a week later,
Okay.
$800 right now.
Okay.
$800.
But you flipped it for $2
Yeah.
in the moment.
Let's see what the next.
It's still not as bad as the
was.
Lego figure.
You don't think?
No.
Oh, I did all right with the year after though. Okay, I think I did all right. I'm trying to see if any. Yeah, that's fine.
Fine. Nothing screwed you more than Asian Tony Soprano.
He got me the
He
worst.
got you good.
Yeah, no
He
question.
bent you over bad.
He bent me and gave it to me.
He still tells that story, probably.
Oh, I fucked this guy so bad. Oh man, $400.
It's probably in a special place in his mansion vault.
You think that's gonna go up, or has it peaked at $3,000?
It's got to peak at $2,500. Who's gonna pay that?
That's the thing, though, honey. It might be worth that, but good luck getting someone to fucking pay it.
What's worth and what someone will pay are two different things.
Yes. So I'm not too worried. I mean, right?
Right.
I'm trying to talk myself into
What's
not.
the bad news we were going to talk about?
We can't read any of your emails.
That's it. We can't. We've been locked out of our email thing, probably because the guy who runs the email system at Yahoo is a Batman fan.
He's a Batman fan. So what
They
happened
they
is
get so bent out of shape over nothing.
So we are getting a website very soon, knock on wood. Hopefully before Comic-Con rolls around, the Ramble Pod
At the very least, the landing
.com
page
will be up. Hopefully.
where you can go and just it'll feed you to
Yeah.
social media and places to listen to the podcast.
And so a couple days ago, I did this. I went through the process of making this happen, and we're going to lose access to emails for like a few more days.
Yeah.
So a lovely rambler by the name of Darren Butler sent in an email before that happened.
Way to go, Darren. Way to be ahead of the game.
And Grady W. Smithy.
Hey, Grady.
And that was it, though. So I'm going to, and I know if anyone else, I'm sorry. If anybody
Sorry.
I think once our email gets back on track, if you sent any, we should be able to get it. So if there are any winners, we'll be fair.
Yeah.
If anyone nailed the trifecta, You're in.
We'll do
Don't
it.
worry. Very excited about today's lists, huh? It's a
Top
good
10.
one. Yeah, should we just go into what hat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do
Go
it.
hat.
If this plays, now that we're all hooked
What
up.
hat would they wear?
What a song.
Wait till you hear the harp.
Like, you really, it's
I know.
like,
I know.
I think people cried. How do you not weep a little when you hear such a beautiful,
I get choked up and I don't even hear it.
right? Oh my God. Let's see. William Friedkin goes into the oh my God, holy shit moment of a movie Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
For directing, what hat does he wear from what moment in what movie? Grady W. Smithy says Friedkin should wear the hat for having Reagan masturbate with the crucifix in The Exorcist because that's one of the most fucked up things ever.
Yeah, I think that's
It's a
mine.
good one. Is that yours?
I think that one's mine.
Yeah?
That's pretty fucking out there.
This is a major spoiler if you haven't seen To Live and Die in L.A., one of Friedkin's great movies. But Darren Butler says Friedkin goes in. It's got to be To Live and Die in L.A. when the main character, William Peterson, gets his head blown off.
At the end.
That's
That's one of the first movies I recall as a child where the hero
just gets blown to
gets
shit.
killed at the end. You're watching like, what the fuck?
Oh,
just
yeah.
happened?
Gets his head blown off. What the fuck? He just killed off the main dude. Shit blew me away. Those are great ones.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of it. So you're saying it's the crucifix?
I mean, just the balls to have that scene.
Let Jesus fuck you.
Yeah.
Let him fuck you.
I mean, from a storytelling perspective, having your protagonist get killed at the,
Yeah,
end,
that's
at the end of
pretty
a movie
crazy.
is pretty ballsy.
It's pretty ballsy.
But someone masturbating
Like the
with
crucifix.
crucifix.
See, it's either that, it's either the Exorcist head spin. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what she did, your cunting daughter? Or I'm gonna pick one, but the French Connection car chase, because remember he had a great line. He goes, he said the reason I think that chase stood out was because, and no, I loved Bullet, no disrespect,
Yeah.
that Bullet car chase was incredible, but he's like the streets are empty. There was almost no stakes, so I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
let's do it in the fucking middle of fucking New York City. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, yeah.
he's just trying not to hit. Dude, that is one of the craziest car chases
Yeah.
of all time, is that car chase in the French Connection. But I think I'm going to go with the Exorcist head spin. I remember that. And then the dead voice of the director. Do you know what she did?
Yeah.
Your cunting daughter. That's, oh, man. So there we go. Not a bad. You're going to
bad.
go the
I
crucifix.
still gotta go with the crucifix. It's close between To Live and Die and that
Right.
crucifix.
Yeah. Oh, man. To Live and Die is such a... And the weirdest part is the Wang Chung soundtrack. That is-
Yes.
That's the weirdest. It's the weirdest part of that whole movie. You have one of the first ever Willem Dafoe is your villain movies, and then
Well, it was the 80s, right?
it's the 80s.
So
We were there on crying in a dance hall days like this.
it always makes me think of Bachelor Party.
Right. That dude, Wang Chung, they had some moments, huh? They weren't fucking around. Oh, by the way, next Ramble, this one is for Eddie. You ready? Ready for this?
But
Ready for this? All right, here we go. Next Ramble, number 189. Joe Gibbs
what?
goes into the... I think this is going to be a hard one for you. Joe Gibbs
Yeah.
goes into the I've won it all with 3 different quarterbacks. What quarterback is on his hat? Oof.
Oh, that's easy.
You think that's easy?
Yeah.
What quarterback, and not better quarterback.
No.
But which one does Joe Gibbs say, yep, I did it with, this is the one. So he goes
It's
into
easy.
the I've won a Super
Yeah.
Bowl with
Which-
3 different quarterbacks Hall of Fame.
Theismann, Doug Williams, Mark Rippon.
And I think he would be the only person in that Hall of Fame, right? He would be the only guy.
No. There's
No.
tons of Redskins in the Hall of Fame.
No other coach is taken.
Oh, he's the only guy, yeah.
he would be
Bill
the
Parcells has only got 2.
2 with 2 different QBs.
Belichick has all of his with one dude.
One guy,
Even
Jimmy
the
had
great
one
Bill
guy.
Walsh only has Montana.
Jimmy had Troy.
Jimmy had Troy.
What's his face? Landry had Staubach.
Yeah.
What's the other guy had
Chuck Noll
Bradshaw.
had Bradshaw.
So
Nobody's had 3 different quarterbacks.
so
win
you think
Super
it's
Bowls.
easy what quarterback he
Yeah.
goes in with? This is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Just
It's a no-brainer.
wow. All right, I
I
can't wait.
like the question, but it's a no-brainer.
All right. So there you go. Ramble 189. This is a for Eddie. Joe Gibbs
Eddie.
goes into
Joe
the I've
Gibbs.
won it all with 3 different quarterbacks. Puts it a lonely Hall of Fame. That is
the
the
only
lonely.
quarterback to done it.
He's the only coach.
And
He's
had
the
he
only
won
guy.
back-to-back with Theismann, his face would be up there with the Mount Rushmore of coaching because that would have been 4 Super Bowls, a back-to-back.
And the other two with
He
completely
would have
different
bumped Chuck
guys.
Noll out of there.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that guy anyway. Fuck that guy.
Chuck Noll basically had the same team for 8 years
Yeah. Fuck him.
and won it.
All right.
And who was his competition? The Raiders? Okay.
Right, the Raiders, please. It's fucking
Madden.
Madden. All right, look at us just shitting
I
all
just
over
shit on everybody.
football
Somebody's
legacies
gonna get
here.
mad.
They're gonna be mad. Let's do open, close,
and
encore.
encore.
Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, do it.
Jesus, Eddie, your harmonica is so good.
I know.
I think I'm gonna have to pick that one as my favorite.
The
'cause you
open,
just-
close encore?
Your solo is just all over
I
the
just-
charts.
Bring
It's
it
just you
home.
go all over the
I
map
just
with that
bring
shit, man. It just
It's all
like,
improvised, you know.
That's what makes
that's
it all the
beauty
more
of it.
amazing. It's like the Christopher
I
Guest
don't-
movies.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know where I'm going.
Nah, he's like
But I
John
find my way
Coltrane.
home.
You're like John Coltrane with that.
Find
thing.
my way home.
You're like John Coltrane with that fucking harmonica, man. Darren Butler says, "Buddy Holly." He wants to say, first off, amazing podcast. Laugh my ass off every time. Y'all got me doing a podcast with my 12-year-old daughter and 8-year-old son. It's an insane asylum, but fun. Never did this for, so I'm just gonna throw this stuff out there. Buddy Holly opens with "Maybe Baby," closes with "Not Fade Away," encores with "That'll Be the Day." I got him opening with, oh boy, "All of My Love, All of My," just
Kisses.
comes out, fuck. And then he closes with "Peggy Sue."
Oh yeah,
Then he encores with "That'll Be the Day."
that'll be the day.
Dun-dun-dun. What do you
I have opens with Peggy Sue.
Nice.
He closes with Every Day.
Great
Every
one.
day.
Great one. Great one.
And then he closes with where's my closer? Shit. Hold on. What the fuck? Fuck. I had it written down. Fuck. Brown-eyed handsome man.
Oh.
I'm just going. That was just
Was that Chuck Berry?
No, I think he might have done a.
Was he the first one?
I think he did the.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Next Ramble, 189, T-Rex. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Wow.
What do they open, close, and encore with? Get that in to Ramble at theramblepod.com. That should be up and running too. So don't worry about that. We'll have it. Let's do reading books and playing video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games.
Didn't nail it, right?
God.
I so envy you with headphones.
I don't know. The reading and gaming one might be the best solo.
You know what? They keep getting better
They do with age.
with age.
It's like one of those things that I really think that like music theory classes are going to be playing that to teach. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
soon enough, and at Juilliard and all that, they're
Wait.
going to be like, "Look, here, just
Well, I don't know if they'll teach their students that.
well,
because
no one can play it."
no one can play it. First of all, and
Right.
second of all, it shows that their classes are useless
Yeah,
because I took
man.
no lessons.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're going to try to burn them from
They
existence.
might hide me.
Might try to
from
pretend, just
history.
bury you, pretend you
They're
never
going to bury me
existed.
from history.
That's oof.
I'm going to be the Tesla of the harmonica.
Oh man, Tesla of harmonica players.
They want to forget about
They
me.
just
but
want to
can't.
pretend you didn't happen, man. That's how good you were. Edison's gonna do whatever he can to wipe you from the map. Like fuck this guy. Mario Maker 2 I'm playing right now. So good.
That's why I'm playing with Colton.
Did you guys have
Yeah,
it?
We got it too.
Nice. Now, do you like the hat?
He loves the hat.
Oh, good. My godson has been making some sadistic fucking
yeah.
levels. For
Colton
me.
hasn't made it yet. He did the story mode on it, and we finally finished the story mode.
Yeah,
And
that's fun.
But he hasn't gone into making yet.
You should. I should give you my Carlos's code for the game for
Yeah.
his thing. He makes some really good ones. Like, fuck. Oh god, one of them was just. I was like, fuck you. I was just cussing out my godson halfway through it. I'm like, you motherfucker, because he did it on purpose. He called it Jer Bear's Demise. Jer Bear's Demise 1, Jer Bear's Demise 2.
He's taunting you.
I got through 1, and I'm like, all right, what else you got? Part 2, I was like, I just finished it in Denver. It's been up for like, 2 weeks, and I just was able to finally. I'm like, and I said, and no one who's played it has passed it yet. People just rage quit it apparently.
Yeah.
And I finally beat it. And most of these courses, it's like 3 screens long,
Yeah.
right? And like usually world records are anywhere from like a minute to like 20 seconds,
Yeah.
right? My world record for Jer Bear's Demise 2, 9 minutes and 58 seconds. Because I was like, okay, oh God, I got to hear. Okay. So like sit there just, like, okay, don't get nervous. All right, make the jump. Like it was like, it was fucking torture. But hats off, he made some good. I mean, he also made some easier ones too, just that are fun. But man, that Jer Bear's Demise 2 can go fuck itself. His name is, if anyone plays Super Mario Maker 2, my godson is N as in Nancy, R as in Radical, P as in Poo Nanny, and then
NRP.
number sign 1, NRP number 1. That's his tag on Mario Maker 2. If you want to find him and play the fucking Jer Bear's Demise, and fuck off if you pass it in 2 minutes. I don't want to see it because I know that's going to happen.
It.
Some 12-year-old in Sweden is just going to be like, "Oh, look, it's very easy."
It's so easy.
Easy. But yeah,
so
it
easy.
was. Oh fuck. So yeah, there we go. Oh God. So then Metro Exodus, I'm almost done with, and that's so good. And it's like this weird. It's almost like a platformer, but in a first person, because there's like a snow stage, there's a desert stage, I'm in a forest stage. I think that's the end. And I just love that all the morality is just like, if you're an asshole, then bad shit's going to happen to your teammates. But you don't really quite know. So you just kind of go with try not to be an asshole. And then you get the best ending. Man, it's been fucking, that game's great. And I'm still reading that Monsters Among Us book. I don't know. It's basically every chapter is like Jody Messina seeing Jesus on her front porch and having this guy's like, well, just a werewolf was just there outside my yard, and it's like I don't know. It's why would
are they really like are they having delusions where they're
it's
mentally
weird,
like
right?
they're not right in the head and they're seeing these things?
Man,
or are they making this shit up just to try to get attention?
But who's like 8 people? So maybe like 8, a couple of 100,000 people tops, right? Like, okay, great, but and then you're not gonna be famous. You just I told this story, so I don't know what the point is of making it up other than just to feel special. I don't know if it's even for fame or just to feel special because you have an audience, or there's just actual werewolves in
There's werewolves in the world.
There's just some werewolves out there.
Know.
I don't know. I just don't know. So that's what's going on there. But man, that Mario
I'm reading,
Maker 2.
Master and Apprentice, the Star Wars. It's about Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan.
Oh, nice.
It takes place a few years before Phantom Menace.
Okay.
It's very interesting to watch. I'm only like chapter 6, but they're dealing with some Hutt issues on a couple planets on the Hutt cartel, and you're going inside the mind of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan about how their relationship, how they had doubts about each other's relationship with their master-apprentice relationship, like how Qui-Gon doubted himself as a master, having a Padawan, and how Obi-Wan felt he was letting Qui-Gon down.
Interesting.
And it's very interesting. I didn't think I would enjoy it. I just got to start reading something on the plane when I was traveling, and I really got into it. Just hearing like the perspective of like how they both didn't really think they deserved their master.
Yeah, sure.
That apprentice. It's very interesting.
Oh, I got to read this.
And then there's some flashback episodes to where Dooku is training Qui-Gon. And that's very interesting to see how Dooku, you have a very different perspective on Count Dooku going through his view of the Force compared to the Jedi Councils about how like Qui-Gon's had sensed a tree that was filled with the dark side energy, and he pulled from it, and Dooku's like, no, life is filled with the good and the dark. It's what you choose, and like going through that way of like there's a balance in life you have to sort of find your way through, because everything has light and dark in it. Whereas like the Council is more like we shun that. You only focus on the light. Where it's very interesting to see how had Qui-Gon maybe survived Phantom Menace, where he would have ended up in the story. Maybe not so much on the light side, maybe going the way Dooku did.
Or would he have been able to talk Dooku out of it?
Or we've been able to talk Dooku out of it. I mean, it's like I didn't think I would enjoy this much, and it's almost, not saying it's made the prequels better. I forgot. I don't know who the author is. It just came out like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, it's a new book.
It's a brand new book.
Are they saying it's canon?
Yeah, it's canon.
Oh,
and but it's very interesting to get that take on the master-apprentice relationship, and it's enhanced my. Not saying the Phantom Menace is a better movie now, but it's made me think of some things that happened in that movie where you're like, okay, that
makes sense.
They've done some stuff to make it feel richer, deeper, more meaning to it.
I'm interested.
Interesting.
Master and Apprentice.
Master and Apprentice. You can borrow when I'm done.
Hey, man. Thanks, buddy. Let me, by the way, I forgot. Grady W. Smithy said Buddy Holly should open a Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue closed with Oh Boy encore by covering Big Daddy's cover of A Day in the Life, which they took 3 of Buddy's best songs and used them as a music track behind 3 movements, one of the best Beatles songs. If you haven't heard it, go listen on YouTube because it's amazing. You ever heard of Big Daddy? They're pretty funny. They're like they were like a novelty band in the 80s, and they're pretty good. Like they were kind of known for doing like Buddy Holly-esque 50s-esque covers of like more modern songs.
Yeah.
You know, so like they would do it, not that they did, but they do like a Virgin, but have like if it was written in the 60s. You know what I mean? So that's hey, good stuff. It's good. All right, let's do. I think it's 12:30, right? Isn't that what I said?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's do some shout-outs.
Can you hear us? We're shouting out to you.
But see, the problem is the shout-out one is a duet. The others is
you can't put them in the same category.
It's time
oh
of
no!
the
Oops! I
rank
just
the
went.
top
Oh,
10.
I just did. Guess what? These lucky people get to hear the top 10 thing twice. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I forgot what it is though, so that's kind of the problem. If you don't mind telling her right now, I forgot. I'm looking it up as we speak.
Okay.
Is that cool? Thank you. Let me shout out. But the lucky people get to hear the top 10 song twice because I kept it rolling. Shout out Sean Smith, Stacy Avila, CJ, a.k.a. M. Blade, Kyle Cook, The Grindfather, welcome back, Andy Hinsman, Graham Moore, Eric Nye, Justin Brown, Stacy Gonzalez, Jack Beams, Chris Fabo, Chris Rubalcaba, Chris Bell, Danny Mary, Kevin Couch, Chariel Anshari, Charles Phillips, a.k.a. Chaz Hades, The Game Fanatics, Burt Martin, Gary Kundle, Darren Butler, Shelby Consul, Plastic Prison, Kelly Riddle, KT, Chris Berensmeyer, a.k.a. GoCast Chris B., Glamis, Jamie, Storm Raven, Yemen Yaman, Boss Hogs, Grim Shredder, Drunk Eddie's Thoughts, Eddie's Ghost Ham, Robin Maloney, Damian Botriel, Joe Mill, Ramar, Chad Soliel, Sean Ryan, Lisa Marie Miller, Joey Poole, Gemma from the Talking Cotswold podcast, Andy Barr, and James. What the fuck? You going to listen to our show yet or not?
Yeah.
Dan Beavers, a.k.a. G-Rivers Dan, Nath Kendall, The Joker, Justin Long, Adrienne Empeña, a.k.a. Texas Pookie 71, Gamer Girl Deluxe, Sing While You Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Broccolo, Nico Brown, Steve Colsanti, a.k.a. Mr. Midnight Smoke, Patrick A. Bonfrisco, Jason Shear, Matt the Rat, Mad Monkey, Seb Robledo, E. Viegas, Justin Schroeder, Jeremy Bienvenu, Patrick Crothers, Tim Dawson, Brian Withers, Steve Rogers, Will Wilkins, John Mick II, Ian Goldspink, Rico GZ, Irish 1980, The Bearded Nerd, Mike Driscoll 3D, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Ulysses Atkins, Sonic, a.k.a. Mercy, Dahlem, Stets, my legitimate cousin from Scotland, Darren McGregor, the Hall of Famer, the one and only, the Devastator, Dave Strebeck, the first ballot Hall of Famer, Joe Capone, Steph Infection, Poltron, Aaron, Bridget from Long Island, Adam Clambert, J.M., J. Mitch, The Bird, Stapiat, Nickel the Wise, Rickelman, Grady W. Smithy III, The Chris and Cassie Effect, Sam Martinez, David Ace Gutierrez, David Eric Chavez, thanks for coming out to the show in Phoenix, buddy. Great to see you. Great to see you, my homie. It's the Robster, too, in Denver. Becky Cinderling, Bree Pena, and Brian Boo. Stamontes, Boo, Stamontes, Boo. Thank you all for making the Ramble a part of your lives, your loves, your everythings. Was that good? Was that?
Yeah, I think it was great.
Like,
I think it was your best one.
you think that was the best one I've ever done?
I really do.
Come on.
I don't.
Ever.
I don't fuck around.
Man, Eddie, you flatter me. So keep it up. Dip it at the love. Keep lifting me. Keep on higher and higher. Oh, let me see if I can find when I'm supposed to do this thing.
Are we doing top 10 now?
Yes, but I just got to see what time I'm doing this fucking thing.
We should give a spoiler warning.
Yeah?
If you haven't seen Spider-Man.
If you haven't seen Spider-Man, spoilers. We're going to spoil the fuck out of it.
Tune out now.
But I'm excited for this top 10.
But if you watched our Ramble video yesterday, it's already been spoiled.
10.
Yeah, but if you
we
avoided that,
hope you did. We hope you watched it.
if you avoided that, then you should avoid this next 10 minutes.
So next Ramble, before we go to Comic-Con, what do you think? Should we do some kind of a Comic-Con top 10? Or I was thinking top 10 worst movie sequels of all time. Should we shelve the sequels and do like a top 10
Like
what we
Comic-Con
want from
theme
Comic-Con?
thing?
Yeah.
Maybe. Top 10. Well, I mean, but what do people chime in?
Top 10 worst sequels of all time.
Yeah, let's do top 10.
All right,
worst
top 10
sequels.
worst movie sequels of all time.
And then we could
Ramble at
do
theramblepod.com.
afterwards. We could do our own personal top 10 Comic-Con moments.
Yes, I like that.
The following week.
Maybe we could do that on one of the videos.
Yeah, we could do it on one of the videos.
Hey, everybody, please subscribe to The Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Also, follow us on all social media and buy our records. Eddie's, Tastes Like Pennies, mine, iGirl, Pickle Dick. They're all there. They're all there waiting
They're
for
all
you.
there.
Subscribe
And
to
my
our
specials getting ready to be picture locked soon.
There you go.
So we're getting closer.
We're getting closer. And yeah, all that shit. Just
All that
find
shit.
us. Here's Pandora, Spotify, SiriusXM. Please spread the word about The Ramble. Pretty please. We beg of you.
And if
here
you love
we go.
Batman, don't take this shit seriously.
Don't take the shit seriously. He's
Calm
not
the fuck
real.
down. He's not real. None of them are.
So you ready for this? Top
He
10
is a douche.
Spider-Man Far From Home moments. What a motion picture. What a motion picture.
A great follow-up to Endgame.
Yes, because it wasn't that dark, except
It
for
wasn't that dark, but it felt
except
to
for
me,
the Tony
I know
Stark.
Feig said it was the end of Phase 4.
Yeah,
But
felt
it
like the
felt
beginning.
like the beginning of Phase 5.
Felt like the beginning of Phase 5.
So I don't know why he meant
Or
by
Phase
that.
3, right?
That was
Beginning
the
of
end
Phase 4.
Yeah, beginning of Phase
Right.
4. Because that really felt like a beginning, not an end, where Endgame felt like the end.
Yes. Yep. Oh God.
So I don't know
so
what he
good.
meant by that.
So
Unless he was just
good.
trying to throw people off.
True. Maybe he was. Darren Butler. Number 10, the memoriam at the beginning calling the snap the blip. Funny as shit. Number 9, Happy throwing the shield and saying, how does Cap do this? Number 8, the fire monster hellfire fight scene and the lava dripping off. Amazing. Number 7, Spider-Man stopping Mysterio from shooting him. He can't trick me anymore. Proving what a badass Spider-Man is. Number 6, Happy admitting he loved Aunt May. Or loves Aunt May. Number 5, calling the spider sense to Peter Tingle. You can take that so many ways. Number 4, Nick Fury and Maria Hill are revealed to be Skrulls. Number 3, Zombie Iron Man. Enough said. Number 2, J.K. Simmons back as J. Jonah Jameson's. All my prayers have been answered. And number 1, the best thing about this movie was watching with my 8-year-old son Logan. Yes, we named him after Wolverine. I won one fight with my ex-wife. Have such a great time now. This is his favorite movie. To have him and my daughter love these movies like I do brings a tear to my eye every time. Well, this is probably a little bit overboard, but fun doing it. Thanks for the funny Darren Dirty Red Butler. I don't give myself this nickname, but I like it. All right, good. Dirty Red. Hey,
Red.
thank you, buddy. And that was a great one. Keep them coming because our emails should be fixed soon. Grady W. Smithy III, honorable mention to Peter Tingle because it made me cringe every time I heard it. Honorable mention to the Night Monkey being the best thing Ned could come up with. Number 10, the TSA person ignoring spider suit because there was a banana in his suitcase. Number 9, Peter's teacher being so lame that his wife faked being disintegrated by Thanos to get away from him. Number 8, the opening in memoriam of that made us think it was for Stan, but only turned out to be an in-universe memorial reel for the Avengers who died fighting Thanos. Number 7, Betty Brant dating Ned. Now we know his last name has to be Leeds, since that's the Ned she was married to in the comics, right? Oh.
Right.
Number 6, Nick Fury refusing to take no for an answer in an exclusively passive-aggressive series of power plays. Number 5, the scene where we see that Mysterio and all of his crew were people that got fucked over by Tony Stark, either directly or indirectly. Number 4, the video of that one band kid reappearing on the basketball court and getting nailed in the face with a basketball. Every time I think about that scene, I laugh. Number 3, the reveal that Talos has been standing in for Nick. My personal theory is that Fury had him tag in after Winter Soldier. Number 2, the final battle between Spider-Man and Mysterio. This is how you can turn a prep time into an almost unbeatable weapon. And number 1, J.K. Simmons is back as J. Jonah Jameson. Holy shit. All good, man.
Oh, we had him tap in after
Fury
left.
Yeah.
Because he burned all his shit and left.
Burned all his shit and left. Supposedly,
I didn't think that far back.
I know. It makes sense.
It does make sense.
But
That's when he went into space.
That's when he went into space. The director said, though, that he thinks that was the actual... The director of Spider-Man Far From Home said he thinks that was the actual Nick Fury at Stark's funeral at the end of Endgame. Yeah, because I believe that was Nick, real Nick.
Well, wouldn't they know?
Wouldn't they know? I guess they probably have them not. They tell them and then they don't say shit. Wink your way, nod, wink your way around this. So sorry we couldn't get to everyone else's, but here we go. My number 10, the subtle hints throughout the movie that Talos was being Fury.
Yeah, that's
when he says your planet and how your son Colton called it.
That's my number 10. Is Colton picked that out at the beginning of
She
our
called him
second
Nick.
viewing. Smolder called him Nick.
And everyone calls him
Everybody
Fury.
calls him Fury. I didn't even pick that up.
That was great.
That's the first lines in the movie.
First lines, Nick. And you're like, wait, that's not them. Number 9, the possible secret invasion with the Skrulls.
Yeah. My number 9 was my number 9.
With the Kree this time.
The Kree sleeper cells.
Yeah.
My number 9 is Night Monkey.
Oh, great.
That's fucking hilarious.
My number 8, the way Jake Gyllenhaal played Mysterio. I thought that was great.
Yeah. My number 8 is bringing Billingsley back. to play
The same guy.
the same guy. Because
I'm
I
not
didn't even know
Tony
it was
Stark.
him in the original Iron Man.
Crazy, right?
I
Man.
went back to the original Iron Man to look and see
And it was him.
if it was him, and it's really fucking him.
Amazing.
If only they could have somehow gotten Gyllenhaal to be in Civil War.
Yes.
In that back, just for that 1 second.
For that 1
so you
second.
go back and see that.
Like, wait a minute.
That would have been cool.
My number 7 is Spider-Man making the suit on the plane, on the jet.
Oh, when he's like,
Yeah.
you wake the suit, I'll take care of the
I
music.
love Led Zeppelin. That's great.
My number, we're on 7?
7.
7 right now. My number 7 is when Peter went inside of the last monster and you saw all the drones flying around. I just thought, I mean, that included with the Mysterio fight, which
Right.
is a much higher ranking than my number 7.
Yeah,
but like,
sure.
The effects in this movie
So good.
were fucking so good because Mysterio is
good.
such a hard character
Yes.
to nail.
And they did him oh, man.
So
My number 7, my number 6, Ned and Betsy.
then-
They were just great.
my number 6 is JB Smoove.
He was great.
So good.
My number 5 was J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah. That was
J.K. Simmons, yeah,
such a pop.
He's higher up for me, but just because I wanted him to reprise that character.
Right,
So
right.
where we're at 6.
Yeah, 5.
My number 5 is the reveal at the end when it's Talos and his wife are
So good.
Skrulls, and you're kind of fucking shocked. You're like, oh my god, what's going on? Are they really bad guys, or is the Skrull? Did the Skrull really take over?
Yeah.
And then he calls because Ben is so good.
Oh
at
my
playing
God,
Talos.
that's why I want Talos. I hope he's always a good guy.
He's
I
so
hope
funny.
Yeah, it's so great.
He's so bumbling and so funny.
Just my God, he did all right, but
And he's like, we really need you back. And then Nick just hangs up on him.
it's like this dork. Yeah, that was. Oh man.
Which means to show that Nick, there's bigger problems going on.
right?
Nick is, I don't know if Nick's really on vacation. He's relaxing, but
Yeah,
he's in space for a reason.
for a reason. Oh man. Whew, this is gonna be. Oh, I can't wait. My number 4, just the dynamic of Peter and MJ throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Thought that was great.
My number 4 is that the beginning when Peter and Aunt May are on stage and Peter is just so reluctant to be that superhero
Oh, yeah.
that everybody wants him to be.
Oh yeah.
Because
so
this whole
good.
movie is about him trying to take the mantle, and it's
Yeah.
just like his reluctance to take that mantle.
Oh fuck, man! So much so he just gives it to the villain. Here, you
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah.
My number 3 is the Peter Tingle versus the drones. That was
At the end,
awesome.
yeah. My
Yeah.
number 3 is the reveal of Mysterio in the bar when he walks out, and then the whole
great.
bar just collapses down, and you
Oh. My number 2 is he catches Mysterio doing the kill shot.
oh yeah,
That was awesome.
That's a great
that boom, man. Because I was like, okay, the illusion's over. Now he's
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
oh shit, yeah, that was great.
number 2. What was my number 2? I should have written these down. Number 2, him building the suit. Him building the suit on the plane. When he's like, and you see him, he's like, bring me up everything on Spider-Man, and you
Yeah.
see Iron Spider, and then you see an Iron Man suit, and then you see the suit from the video game.
Yes,
The suit from the video game,
Yep.
I believe, is in there.
yeah, dude, that was some cool Easter eggs. That was my number 1. What else could it be? That Mysterio gets in his head. The scene
Yeah,
where
that's my number one,
Mysterio's
'cause that
powers are
fight-
just.
Watching it, I'm like, they fucking did it.
They
As I'm
did
watching
it.
it, I'm like, this is a Mysterio fight.
They did it. Oh, maybe the best showcase of a character's
of
powers
a
in a
villain
movie.
superpower.
Oh,
in
fucking
maybe
great.
even anybody, any hero or villain.
It was amazing.
That
oh,
whole scene,
man.
that like 30, 40, 50-second sequence where he just goes through the building,
Jesus.
eventually ends up getting hit by the train. To the point where you think Nick Fury shot
Yes,
Mysterio, and that's just actually Mysterio.
more of his shit. Like I'm just gonna break him
you
down.
can't
and
trust.
make
That
him
shows
trust
right there.
me.
You can't trust anything you're seeing.
Yes, maybe for the rest
Maybe
of
for
the
the rest
MCU.
maybe for the rest of the MCU.
Yeah,
and
it's-
and basically they're saying that too because Mysterio is saying they'll believe anything now.
Anything you want him to. They'll
So
do.
they're basically saying whatever we say, you guys are gonna fucking
you're gonna
believe.
buy it. Oh, fucking great. Well,
They're
there we
this
go.
movie's such a setup
for everything.
For everything.
Oh, what a top 10, huh? That's why we go. Don't believe Kevin Feige when he said this is the end of. Don't believe what they say. This is the
Yeah.
beginning of Phase 4.
This is the beginning of Phase 4.
Man,
There's
so
no way
good.
It can't be.
Oh man, well thank you all so much for listening. We'll be back next week, Ramble 189, where we will say what hat would Joe Gibbs wear for going into the I've Won It with 3 different quarterbacks. What quarterback goes on his hat? What would T-Rex open, close, and encore with? What are the top 10 worst movie sequels of all time? Huh? How about that?
That's gonna be good.
Ramble at theramblepod.com. Hopefully our website will be up. All that good shit. We want to thank you for letting us be ourselves. Thank you very much. Take care, you guys. We'll see you next week. Spread the word. Subscribe. 5-star review. Positive text rating. All that. 5-star rating. Positive text review. All that shit. You know it. All right. Take care, everyone. We're going to play the music now. And then when that last beep hits, that's when you know.
That's when you know Jesus is on your porch.
Jesus is on your porch talking to you about
they're mine.
doing the county fair in Bozeman, Montana.
She praying to Jesus there when she.
How do you, if you're that lucky that Jesus is going to claim you, and then you just work at some shit,
You're working county fairs?
fairground gigs?
You had 6 #1 singles.
That means that I've done like shitty fundraisers in the middle of nowhere, so I'm Jesus' #1 person, I think. Like I have to be.
I mean, she's
Think
playing
some of
county fairs, which have to be awful.
You think of some of the shit gigs we've done? We are the chosen ones.
She's like, Jesus, talk to me.
We're the just the arrogance, man. Yeah, he's gonna talk to some millionaire, not people who are dying and
Because
suffering.
that's apparently who he hung out with when he was actually alive. Was all the millionaires, right?